Hey, howdy, hey, it's Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
Hey, this guy, if you're watching Facebook Live or YouTube Live, we've had him numerous times over the years, singer, songwriter, musician, now co-worker to Dan and I. I don't know. He didn't pray about that at all, Dan, did he?
We tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen to us. So,
Ezra, what was it? What? Well, surely, maybe you weren't feeling well that day when you made that decision.
Honestly, I just thought to myself, I've been a goody two shoes my whole life. I think it's time for me to get into some trouble. So,
well, you came to the right place.
There you go.
And if your mom is watching, he's still a goody two shoes mom, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows better than that.
She probably is watching. So yeah, I'm still doing all right.
Yeah.
Love that.
No, I think it was he loved Adam's beard so much that he just had to come on staff to be able to be around it all the time.
That's what it was. I needed, beards need beards,
Right.
Rick, obviously I needed to be trained in your ways. So
I don't know. Seriously, you've got the beard, dude. I mean, the way, the color, the thickness that I would say, and this is not a bit. Your beard in the dictionary is your beard is the picture next to beard in the dictionary.
Yeah. Wow. That's high praise.
If I could have that beard, I would, I don't know. I would sell one of my kids.
That might be taking a little far.
All right.
Okay. I'd sell one of my kids anyway.
Okay.
But anyway, now we're so glad to have you. We love you, we like you, and now you're with us, and I'm sure that at some point we'll corrupt you, as we have so many other coworkers, right, Dan?
We try hard, and we've had a pretty good success rate so far.
Yeah. I've heard the numbers; they're pretty good.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about. Of course, you've been a little ill, but how did your holidays go? Anyway, how did they?
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. I always love this time of year. This Christmas is my favorite holiday. And honestly, I really love New Year's as well. I just love the beginning. It's just like a brand new kind of, I love making the resolutions. I love doing all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
My family every year does we haven't done it yet. We're going to do it this weekend. But we do these things called vision boards, where basically we just get, a big poster board, each of us, and then we go through like old magazines and clip out little, words or phrases or pictures or things that we like, put it all on this board. We write down our resolutions on that board, and we write down, hey, what's your word for the year? What's your, maybe scripture passage, things like that.
Yeah.
And then we just hang it up. I'll have mine hung up in my office right around here somewhere. And it's just a good, reminder of, I don't know, just your high hopes for the year. And obviously we pray over them. And so anyway, it sounds probably really ritualistic the way that I just explained it, but
no, it sounds like a great tradition and
Yeah.
a great way to get some perspective on the year. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's become one of my favorite traditions.
Wow.
I think it's something that we don't do the vision board, although I do like that. I think the tattoo board for you would be a really cool thing. Every year, just
get a new one right here. So
yeah. But I think that's good because it does reset you, and obviously, because we're human, we've had failings, 2021 and beyond, and we want to move forward. Want to move, have a deeper relationship with Jesus and with our friends and our family and stuff like that. To me, it's almost like a Monday. I look forward to Monday because I can hopefully fix all the stuff I messed up over the weekend.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think Mondays, obviously they get the bad rap of being a Monday, but yeah, I mean, on the flip side, it's kind of just a reset, right? So it's the weekly reset.
Yeah.
And so for me, January is that yearly reset. And it just feels just really refreshing. And it's always just filled with hope and excitement because you do have all these plans and regardless of whether or not you actually accomplish them throughout the year. I think that's part of why I like doing the vision board, is because you write them down and you kind of have them as that reminder.
Yeah.
And then, to look back on it at the end of the year, you the way I look at it is, maybe I didn't get all of my goals done. Maybe I didn't do everything that I wanted to do, but it's just, there's nothing wrong with having some dreams, having some ideas, praying over them, and just seeing what God does, because he, obviously we've got our plans, but then there's God's plans and they're way, way bigger, way better. And so, as long as you just you've got your dreams, but you hold on to them loosely, and just give them to God, and just say, hey, do what you want this year. I think the mixture of the excitement, because as Christians, we're called to have hope, and so I think that mixture of hope, along with the willingness to just say, hey, God, do whatever you want to do, is really good.
It seems like it was an exciting year for you last year. I mean, not only did you start a new job and, just being able to work with us, I mean, that's quite exciting.
Yes.
But even more importantly than that, you added somebody to your family, your family. You added an in-law this past year, right?
Yep, sure did. Yeah, so near the end of the year, my brother got married, and so I have a new sister-in-law. So that's been really cool. Their wedding was awesome. It was, that whole week was just so fun. We got to do the bachelor party for him that week, and then just getting to celebrate their marriage has been awesome.
Now, being the awesome choreographer that she is, or choreographer, excuse me, did they have an awesome first couple dance?
Yes.
Did they?
Well, hold on. So sorry. They had a great. The first couple dance was pretty normal.
Okay.
Father, daughter, mother, son was pretty normal. But then we didn't tell anybody this, but as part of the father of the bride's toast, they did a little skit, which was just an excerpt from Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah.
And then we did the dance from Fiddler on the Roof, for anybody that's seen it. The bottles, no, it wasn't that. Okay. It wasn't that scene. It was the scene where the dad and the guy that wants to marry his daughter, they're talking and they make the agreement, and then they drink to life, exactly. So that scene was the dance scene that we did, and it went pretty well, considering we didn't all get to practice at the same time for so long. we basically only all practiced together, I think, the day before. So wow. But I thought it came out really well.
Is that available on DVD and VHS now?
It's probably gone viral somewhere. Okay. So we could probably check it out somewhere.
Ezra Jacob, or Ezra Ortiz, co-worker, singer, songwriter. He does so many things. So Abby and the new sister-in-law, did they really realize what they were getting into?
Does anybody ever know what they're getting into? So, but I mean, things have been awesome. It's funny that you mentioned Abby. Another cool update for us is that Abby graduated from college.
Hey!
She graduated in December. So that has just been a major weight off of her shoulders.
I'll bet.
She graduated with a degree in art with a focus in graphic design.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Congratulations, Abby. Way to go.
Way to go.
Yeah, super proud of her.
Yeah.
Good on her. We're talking with Ezra. All right, let's talk music. All right, have you put that on hold, or what are you doing with that?
So, at the beginning of last year, I was kind of doing that full force going into that. And that was what I was doing for most of last year. And it was a lot of fun. I was doing, like 3 or 4 shows every weekend. And so it was very, very busy. But now, I wanted to, we joked about me coming on to Salem, but that was a major, major, major prayer that Abby and I were praying about. And so I really felt like the Lord was leading me in this direction, and so the live aspect of music is somewhat put on hold. I mean, I'm still doing shows every now and then, but I have not let go of the songwriting aspect. One of my goals actually this year, just for a sneak peek, is I want to release some new music online. So so hopefully that will happen this year. I've got some plans, got some things in the works. So we'll see what happens with that, and then maybe I'll come back on and talk to you guys about it.
I was to say, if you need a place to play some of those new songs, you know where to come.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So you've been a Salemite now for how long?
Since October, middle of October.
What have you learned so far? And who is being? I mean, I know things have been. It's kind of shifting, and that's how it is, right? I guess that's what.
Wait, who are you calling shifty there, Rick?
Well, we all know that shift happens in anything that we do. So, what have you picked up thus far?
That's a great question. Something that I've picked up so far. Honestly, it really has been cool getting to know everyone. I mean, everyone that I have met has just been very, very patient, very kind. Just as I'm learning, as I'm growing. So I guess I get why you guys have been here for so long, because it's you got some cool people here. So it's been awesome to get to meet everybody.
Yeah, he hasn't worked with the salespeople a whole lot yet. So he hasn't obtained. But he does get to work closely with Dale Westfall, who's one of the coolest people in the world. So.
Dale is awesome.
Yeah.
Dale's a lot of fun.
I miss. Now I love working from home.
Yeah.
So let's not go back to working in the office. Okay, so
yeah, but I miss the days back in, I guess it would be 2019 and before.
Yeah,
Dale would come in, and the first thing he would say is, "What, Dan? Hi guys.
Hi guys.
His thing is, "Hey pal. Hey pal.
Yeah.
Pal. Yeah."
But that's him. I mean, that's his heart. He's not putting anything on. He is who he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got to get him. We got to get him back on the show.
Look, your grandmother says, "I love you, Ezrita." I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Now, is that your Ezrita? Now, is that your real name?
That's my real name.
Okay.
No, so in Spanish we just kind of add ita, or ito or anything like that to anything really. I mean, you could add that to literally any Spanish word, and it just basically adds a little bit of endearment, to whatever it is that you're doing. So.
Like Rikita and Danita.
Yeah, exactly.
But would it be Rikita? I guess that really sounds right. But would it be Dan? What was the other pronunciation you said?
Danita.
Danito.
Yeah.
Danito?
Yeah.
I like Danito.
Yeah.
There you go. That's your new name now.
Papo says, "I love you, Ezrito."
Yeah.
That sounds like a chip. I want some Ezritos.
Yeah. The nacho cheese flavor.
Yes.
Ezra with us, and all right, so looking ahead, 2022, what are you most excited about, you think?
Oh man, most excited about, well, like I said earlier, my goal is to definitely release some new music this year. I have finished a couple of songs that I was working on last year. I finished them, and so I do have some new things that I'm getting ready to share, hopefully soon. But I think, another kind of sneak peek into the goals that Abby and I have this year is our word for this year. So my word for last year was healing, just because I just wanted to see God do some things in that area of my life, just kind of, hey, there's some things I want to work through. And but then this year, it's kind of gone from healing to healthy. And so we just want to grow in every area, and just not just as they say, I don't want to just survive. I want to thrive.
Yeah.
And so I guess this year I'm mainly just looking forward to just, I really saw God do what I what I asked for, which was, healing and growth in that area. But to have health, to be in good health, in, whether it's relationally, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all those types of things. I think I'm excited to see how that goes. So it's something that we've been praying about for sure.
So over the past year, let's get real spiritual here. What did God teach you over the last year? Because you've had a lot of change in the last year.
Yeah. I feel like the biggest thing was just patience. There was a lot that I was praying about last year, and I really just had to wait on God, and really just had to just wait on His timing. And I didn't, you always think you're so patient until your patience is tested.
Yeah.
And so that was what happened for me last year. There was a lot of testing of the patience. But I definitely saw God come through, and He's definitely worked on me in that area.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love that. Ezra Ortiz with us, Ezra Jacob. I know that as I mentioned, we've done that for years, the beginning of the year, and just to listen to see what God is saying to us, what we are to believe for, and then move forward. And there's always, distractions and those things that we have, roadblocks and stuff, but, to learn how to walk through those. But I picked up I'd written one in a Bible a number of years ago, back before I came to Salem, something I really felt like that God, was going to do. And, for years I would go back and read that, and it didn't come true. And I was disappointed. In fact, I didn't want to open that Bible and look at it anymore. And I didn't. I just said, well, whatever. And then I picked it up. I think it was about 3-4 months ago, because I'd forgotten all that it said, and I read it. And it was amazing to me that, because you talk about patience, I was impatient. All those things happened last year.
Yeah. Wow.
In a terrible year, actually the last 2 years. And so you speak so wisely and so maturely there. It is patience. And you'd think I'd have patience as old as I am, but that's it. And it causes maturity.
Yeah.
No, you know what? God is working it out. All things must work together for the good of those that love God, and we love God. So He's doing something. It's not like He's like going, okay, what do we do today?
Yeah.
But sometimes we're impatient. So I just, with all this working together, I think that's just so good. You've got a wealth of good stuff on the inside of you. So continue to focus on all the good stuff God has done. And you know what? He's going to work out all the snags and all the cracks, all the cracks and all that.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
And Rick, it's the beginning of a new year. And so thanks to Ezra's wonderful mom, Jeanette, we now have a new name for the show. Danito y Ricky.
There you go. There it is.
Faith Talk Live with Danito y Ricky.
There you go.
I'm getting ready to call my tattoo artist. That will be on my body next week.
There you go. There you go.
Now there's a sweetie right there of a mom, right?
Yes.
We love Jeanette.
Remember when we had her on the show? It was probably the highest rating show ever.
Yeah.
We had. Wow.
I like to think we all have that effect.
Well, so.
Yeah.
She says, I heard one of the songs Ezra wrote, and it's incredible. I can't wait for everyone to hear it. So,
yeah,
we're not biased at all, right, Ezra?
We can't wait to hear it. Hey, let's get you back on, and then maybe you'll do some tunes for us.
Yes, that would be great.
All right, buddy. Ezra Ortiz, is there any place people can follow you? Website?
So
Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, at Ezra Jacob Music. That's where you can follow me, all that kind of stuff, and just say hey.
You'll recognize it because you'll see the beard.
Yeah, the beard. It's in every picture.
Yeah.
Have I ever seen him beardless?
I have.
You don't want to see it.
To see.
You don't want to see it.
I think you've had a beard ever since I met you anyway.
It's rare when it comes off.
Yeah, the last time I saw it off, we were in a show together, and he was Pharaoh.
Yes.
of Egypt in
Yeah.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Mhm.
And as soon as he shaved it, it started to grow right back. So
Yes.
he had to shave
Yeah.
right before
It
he
was
went
it
on
was like
stage.
it's like the Santa Claus when he's trying to shave
Yeah.
off his beard, immediately starts growing back.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, 10 minutes later, he's got a full beard. Way to
Yep,
go,
it was.
Ezra.
What can I say?
It's got to be DNA, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely in the DNA.
Yeah, you're blessed. Hey, we love you, buddy. Thanks for hanging with us, and thanks for being a coworker. It's going to be exciting.
Absolutely, it will be.
We got to take a break. We'll be right back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk Live.